Hello, beautiful family. Welcome to your video number 14 on the art of service. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about my testimony, referring to the other video where I told you that training is in the path of service. The greatest training will always be when you're serving. When you serve in your church, when you listen to the instructions of your pastor, when you become available, you don't even know, but you are entering the potter's hands. We're shaping you, molding you, preparing you to place you as a vessel, a golden vessel in the palace. That's what God is preparing you to become, to do. Training never stops. Training is the longest part of our life. Remember, Jesus was trained 30 years for 3.5 years of ministry. Training sometimes is just a routine of doing the same thing over and over and over for many days. That's why you don't know much about Jesus from the time he was 12 to the time he was 30, because he had a normal life. There was nothing to tell. But he was learning obedience. He was learning favor every single day. That's what the Bible says. Saying yes is a key. A lot of people don't want to do it, and some want to do it only if they can have a taste of the reward from the get-go. But it doesn't happen like that. It's almost like you want to go to, you ate 2 cakes yesterday, you wake up today, decided not to have sugar, you weighed yourself today, go to the gym today and expect 20 pounds less tomorrow. No, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Time is very important when it comes to service. Consistency, faithfulness, loyalty, all of those play a huge role in this topic. But I want to tell you that I was in my church, and one time I was asked to help translate. We had little radios and headphones, and they were like the oldest kind. I mean, the big old radios with very bad signal and really cheap headphones. And we did not have these nice rooms, separate rooms where you could translate. No, we had a section in the sanctuary with everybody else. Our sanctuary did not have windows, so we could hear every single bus pass by, every conversation from the street, dogs barking, whatever. So we would have a little section in the sanctuary where all of our English-speaking people would sit there. Sometimes it would be 1, sometimes it'd be 15, and there's a reason for that. We would have tourists that would come to our church, etc., etc. So I was asked to translate. Did I enjoy it? No, not really. Did I come to my pastor and say, I'd like to fill a form to show you all of my gifts and talents so you can place me accordingly? No, we didn't do that. I was raised different, and I'm thankful for that. I was raised that you serve where you're needed, not where you want. Now that sounds kind of rough. That doesn't really sound like inviting, does it? Well, it's training, and I'm thankful for that. That made me a very strong, established Christian, unmovable in many ways. I did not know I was being trained, but I said yes, because that's how we were trained. You say yes, you say yes, you say yes. So I said yes. And I would translate. I was available for translation in every service. And sometimes the headphones wouldn't work. I was in charge of putting batteries in all of the radio sets. I never knew how many would come, but we had to have all of the radios ready just in case. And the teaching, we had different speakers. So I had to adapt to the style and be able to translate and to block all of the noise and be able to communicate the message to the tourists that would come to our church. And I did that over and over and over again. Then one time I was asked to translate from the platform. My pastor sat behind me, and at the end I did so bad that I was asked to listen to my tape, and he said, please listen to yourself and don't do that again. So I was corrected. which is also a part of the training in the service. It's a part of learning, adapting. And I did not know I was being trained. Nobody told me, this is training for your future. Nobody told me that. They just told me, this is what we need today, and are you available? And you're needed. So, little by little, I got a little bit more practice, and then I was trusted with translating for groups that would come from other places from the United States and take them to the children of the dump area. Oh, so see, translating was not only hard sometimes, it was not fancy. Everybody wants to translate in the pulpit. Nobody wants to go to the city dump, especially during work hours. My pastor would call me during work and say, we need you now. But I'm working, but I need you now. So I would leave my job, go to church, and get the team and go to the city dump and translate there. Saying yes, I did not know I was being trained for my future. One day, after translating for many other speakers, after many years, Bishop Dennis Leonard came to Puerto Vallarta to teach, and I was his translator. He would come at least once or twice a year, and I would be his translator. Whatever he needed, translating for him, either in church or even in other places if needed, I would be right there for him. And one day he asked me, would you come to Denver and be with me? And my pastor asked me to go. He said, I just feel that you need to come to Denver, Colorado. And I just feel that you can come and help me so much. And I said yes, after my pastor asked me to do it. Little did I know, family, then when I arrived to Denver, Colorado, I was going to find my calling and my Father, whom I had not known all my life. Did somebody tell me, if you say yes to everything, God is going to bring you your Father? No, nobody told me that. I did not know I was being trained. I did not know that one day I was going to translate in Puerto Vallarta for Dr. Mike Murdock. I did not know that one day I was going to preach in English. I did not know in 2023 I'd be doing bilingual services. I did not know I was going to be here with you right now. I was being trained. When you say no to service, you're saying no to training. Training that you cannot go to your future without it. So I just really felt an urgency today to tell you, say yes. God is not telling you what He's preparing you for, but He is. Say yes. Thank you, family. If you would like to sow a seed to Wisdom for Winning Church, you can by going through PayPal or Zelle. The email is pastoranna@wisdomforwinningchurch.tv, or you can sow through Cash App, Wisdom, 4, Winning. God bless you.